What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. Guys, today's video, we're gonna be pulling out the most expensive reel in the shop. We're gonna be testing it out. We're gonna be talking about it. You know, we have a lot of different reels at the store here. We got spinning reels, casting reels, we've got closed-face reels like your Zebcos and stuff. We even have the round reels like your Calcuttas. The reel we're talking about today, $750. Can you believe it? Maybe, maybe not. Of course, if you're already here with me, you're talking about it, you're looking at them, you might be interested, maybe we can push you over the edge. Let's check out the Daiwa Steez SVTW. Of course, we try to show you all the best reels from every single brand. We have a lot of Lew's, Abu Garcia, Daiwa, Shimano. You know, one of our favorites has got to be, I just did a video on the Bantam, and what better way to kick it off in a series of Daiwa reels than the top reel. The top dogs. Again, $750, absurd. When I just started fishing, that number was just way out of my reach. Now that I work at a tackle shop, it is still way out of my reach. But we're gonna talk about it. Of course, if you're familiar with what we do here, guys, we've got demo tackle. If you see a reel or a rod being used in the video, check out the website, head over to the demo collections page. We've got a bunch of used rods and reels and tackle that I use in each of the videos, the Instagram, the Facebook, that you can buy at a discounted rate. So definitely check them out. So let's go ahead and open the case here. Check out some of the Steez reels, all right? SVTW 100. Look how beautiful this thing is. Again, very metallic gray. It's gonna have just beautiful reflective reel, you know, not a scratch on it. This thing feels like absolute butter when you're reeling it. There's literally nothing in there. I mean, it feels like you're not even turning anything. So amazing reel aesthetically, a little bit smaller profile than something like the A2 behind me here, or even the Zillion, just very streamlined reel. I think one of the most beautiful, well-crafted reels Daiwa has come out with in recent years. Of course, we're gonna talk about some of the technology built into this reel here. So hold on, let's go back to the office. This is the most expensive reel that I have personally spooled up and used myself. And I'm not, again, not claiming to be an expert on this. If you're just like me, you want to learn a little bit more about why these reels cost more than some of the other ones, we're going to talk about, of course, all the technology in here. I can say it is extremely smooth. I can say it feels like nothing's in there. But again, this is one of the reasons why I love working at a tackle store. I get to interact with customers. I try to convey through video like this just how smooth this is, just how beautifully crafted the Steez lineup is. And that goes the same for like Antares or Metanium. You know, I think progressions through the fishing, you know, the fishing journey, the progressions, you're gonna start at the lower end, of course. Now you might be a little special case. You might jump up to $200 to start. You know, I started out at that very, very low end. We're still packing packages here. Grind don't stop in the shop. You know, when it comes to this reel right here, and when it comes to flagship reels in general, it is all about the unique experience you get out of the reel. Is how technique specific is the reel. The Steez here does cover a wide range of options for you when it comes to fishing techniques. Whether it's Texas rig, you can throw really, really light cranks on it. You can throw just about anything you want on this reel. So it really opens the door. It has a wide array of strengths. Of course, if you're not familiar with Daiwa technology, not an issue, guys. I'm going to kind of break it down real simply here. T-wing system, TWS. The TW is going to be Daiwa's signature basically line management design. This T-wing here, when you press it down, it opens up and allows the line to travel less back and forth. So instead of having to go very far left to right, it can really just open up and flow smoothly and use your guides as basically an additional support. So in terms of that, you're reducing friction of that line going through, increasing casting distance, and increasing castability. Now, of course, the SV part, the super versatile spool, and it also has an SV boost spool. Now, the beautiful thing about the Daiwas, and we're going to open it up here, got a little latch on the bottom, and the whole plate should pop off here. Give me just a moment. Let it open up. And again, everything is just built with such tight tolerances. Amazing craftsmanship and workmanship that was put into these reels here. The SV spool allows you to cast extreme distances utilizing this little barrel at the end here. As that barrel moves up and out, it's going to slow or decrease the inertia that you need to put into it. And when it comes back down, it's going to brake automatically for you. Now with the SV boost spool, what's awesome about it is it's a two-stage approach where when you cast out, it's going to open it up. When it starts to slow down, it just kind of stair steps, continuously adding braking into it. All right, y'all, so some more things on this reel. Of course, the SV spool, the T-wing system, the SV boost spool, which is, I mean, the biggest upgrade that they've had so far. Of course, the ultimate casting design. I believe what that is they moved this piece forward to allow for even less friction in your casting. Guys, it's going to have, they've got 3 different gear ratios, 6, 7, and 8, I believe. It is going to weigh 5.6 ounces, so it's not the lightest reel out there, but feeling it in the hand, it feels solid, and it's also light at the same time. 11 pounds of drag, and more on that, it is a clicking drag, so you can feel and hear just how fine that is as well. Inside the Daiwa reels, or the higher end Daiwa reels, you're going to have the 0 adjustment knob on that, and I'll do a close-up of it. The 0 adjustment knob, you're really not supposed to mess with on it. You can see it tucked away in there. You've got a single dial at the bottom of the reel, 0 through 20, which allows you to have just full access to a wider range of, you know, your casting settings. 12 bearings. You're going to have 78 centimeters or 30.9 inches per turn in the 7.8 to 1 gear ratio. And for your nylon and fluoro line, you're going to have 14-pound line. You're going to get around 100 yards, and then 16-pound line, 90 yards. All framed reel, a lot smaller than a lot of other ones, especially compared to the A2 or the Zillion. You're going to get a lot of bang for the buck in terms of line capacity. All right, y'all, so we're going to go spool this guy up with some line. I think it's only fitting that we put some hidden concept line on there, some J-Fluoro or something like that on here to kind of finish the whole Daiwa, you know, setup. So we're super excited. Let's go out there, test it out. We're going to be working with the Daiwa J-Fluoro Samurai right here. This stuff is going to be the clear, not the HC version, the hidden concept. So this is what we're going to be spooling up here, 14 pound, and this is going to be 0.325 millimeters. So let's spool it up. Guys, for this test here, we got a 4/0 Haymaker hook with just a regular Senko, you know, nothing special. It's not even a Yamamoto Senko. This is like a Yum Dinker. It's got minimal salt content, so we're going to be, you know, putting the casting to the test with this reel. Again, SVTW is a 100 size reel. Let's go ahead and give it some test casts. I mean, just pure effortless casting there. I didn't even really have to stop it with my thumb. I just kind of let it keep sailing. As you can see, again, the point, if you're used to a lot of our videos, the point out here is kind of our benchmark for around 30 to 35 yard cast. I mean, just effortlessly all the way onto the point. That SV system in the reel just really stops that lure when it goes to that apex and starts to come down. You can feel it start to kick in. Casting this Senko around with this target sniper, again, it's getting picked up by the wind a little bit, going crosswise from left to right. This rod here is only a 6'9" medium. Actually, sorry, excuse me, it's a medium heavy, 6'9" medium heavy. And let me tell you, I mean, in terms of these shorter rods, in the Steez lineup, like the Sensor, it's only like a 7'1". These rods load extremely well. So when trying to cast lighter baits, this is a great option for that. Just effortless, stops on its own, just a little bit of overrun, but of course I've got the brake only set at 8. So just easy casting. Of course, as you get to heavier lures, you know, if you want to throw like a bigger crankbait, just start boosting this up around 16, 17. Again, it goes 0 to 20. This combo feels absolutely amazing. Extremely light, SV and T-wing system working together in unison really just creates a very opportunistic reel that allows you to do a lot of different things. Again, 14-pound test on this, just really, really easy casting. And again, I can't stress enough through the camera how silky smooth this reel is with this 14-pound line. Just easy peasy, no overrun. Lets out just a little bit of line for you so you can have a little bit laying across the water to work. Senko, a Texas rig, a free rig, whatever you want. All right, y'all, so we're on the dock here. Of course, we do a lot of videos out on the dock. One of the main landmarks on the dock is going to be, of course, this first fountain around 40 yards, and then the one beyond that is around 50 yards way back there, kind of, I guess, in line with the pole. You can barely see it maybe, way back there. So overall, I mean, just flipping this around, I can feel the Senko shimmy all the way down. And that, again, is going to be in part with the AGS guides with the rod. You know, this combo was built to where you feel everything. I love in the Steez rod, it opens up the blank down here so you can feel everything as you palm on the reel. Even if you're not palming on the reel and you're holding more of the grip here, you're still getting an amazing feel. So we're going to keep casting this around. Again, I'm casting into a sustained 5 to 7 to 10 mile per hour wind here. So we're gonna go with this weightless Senko here, see what kind of distance we can get with it. Of course, to the fountain, I know we can hit that, 37, 40 yard mark, but to get it past that, around that 55 yard mark, and that other fountain, it's really gonna put it to the test here. So here we go. I mean, directly into the wind. I mean, that was almost 40 yards, I'm sure, without a doubt. I mean, that first fountain, easily past that. I can see the lure, like I was talking about, in the SV boost spool. I can see that lure, I can see that Senko really start to slow down and break as the reel is, maintaining its flight. As the line goes out of the reel, I can really see the Senko start to dip and kind of allow me to get a little extra casting distance. Again, same thing there, stopped on a dime right when it needed to. And I'm getting that maximum casting distance with a 6'9" rod again, guys. This is a very short rod made for target sniping, flipping out to shallower cover like that. This isn't made to be a combo, or this isn't a rod made to be, cast at extremely long distances, just real close, personal, maybe 30, 40 yards maximum I would start doing with this rod. 6'9", it's a little bit short for me. I know some people like to run a little bit shorter rods. Overall, totally fine. If I'm really going for casting distance, guys, I'm really considering throwing, like a 7'3" to 7'6" rod, just for that extra distance. It's going to allow me to get it out there a little bit farther. So that kind of concludes my review on the Steez SVTW. Of course, again, $750 for this bad boy right here. When you match it up to a Steez rod, you're looking anywhere from a grand plus. So definitely not for everyone. And trust me, guys, if you can't afford it, don't buy it. Let's get something in your price range. Make sure to call into the shop here. We're going to set you up with what you want and what you need and what your budget can afford. We've got so many rods, reels available here. We've got high-end JDM tackle. Overall, guys, the most expensive reel in the store here definitely performs like it is the most expensive reel in the shop here. Braking system on it is extremely fine, extremely hairline. Whether you're throwing a weightless Senko like this or a crankbait or a spinnerbait, it's going to get the job done in a very extremely light package and compact. That's another big thing. I can't tell you how small this reel is. Palming it is a breeze. In terms of other reels that I can compare it to, very similar. In body shape to like a Zillion, Daiwa Zillion. For those of you who are Shimano fans, a Bantam, very similar, even a little bit smaller than the Bantam, but overall, absolutely love this reel. If you're near the shop up in North Texas or coming down from Oklahoma, definitely stop by, check this reel out, check the rod out, check out all of our offerings from Shimano, Daiwa, Abu, and Luz, as well as 13 Fishing, and some other ones as well. Again, it's going to be available up here behind me. If you want to order it online as a demo item, we're going to have it up there, so definitely check it out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time at Lake Pro Tackle. See you guys.